Opie never really knew the line. Like, he would do things like the poker chips once. He had a big bunch. Somebody brought in some presents for us.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, they were lame, but, we're like, oh, thank you. And Opie just took it and, like, threw it hard at the person. And it's like,
oh, that's not okay.
Never knew, because that's what we're saying about him not understanding, like, funny. And the line between, like, that's not funny.
No, throwing a gift at someone is just shitty.
Yeah, but it became like how shitty he was became the joke.
Yeah, well,
but it was still him being shitty because he was incapable of being
at least
funny.
there was a joke involved. So.
Yeah, but he's funny. Now he's funnier, though, than me and Jimmy's.
What saved that bit was you leaning over the console and discuss going, now clean it up!
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy and you just doing Godfather lines.
I turned it into a little movie bit. And then, that's him throwing cereal at Roland. Like, I didn't get that either.
Roland seems like a smart dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know what the
So, wait, Roland was the one that he video camered shitting.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't he tell on you?
Of course. Like, the guy couldn't understand that he was making vicious enemies. Like, he never understood that everyone he worked with, he was turning into horrid enemies that didn't like you so that you couldn't fuck with them and video them in the shitter. Like, if Roland was a friend and he was really pissed about that, you go like, dude, don't fucking do that. What are you, an asshole? You don't film me shitting. It's not like, dude, I'm so sorry. I got carried away with the show and everything. No, it's cool and everything.
Right.
No, don't do that. But he saw it like, oh, this asshole that's been fucking with me for years.
I was going to say, if he's your friend, you're not going to be throwing popcorn at him and humiliating him on...
This is true also.
I've always said that about my friends. They don't throw shit at me in front of a million listeners.
Yeah. He's got a couple of people that, like, still cling on.
Sure.
A few people from actually, literally, like, 2 people, I think. Maybe just one.
That's,
show. But everyone else, they were waiting for him to do something so they could turn around and just call him a fucking asshole. We're obsessing with him again, I guess. They're just obsessed. Dude, do your show.
We are.
Do your show. What's the matter? You don't know how to do radio?
I'm the funny one.
I'm funnier now than fucking... Oh, are you?
Watch me stomp this homeless person's hand.
Yeah. I swear to you, that
sleeping.
motherfucker has the ability to just latch on to someone that could drag his untalented ass. Now it's Carl Ruiz. Carl is a guy, like, he has his own personality and presence. He has a
I voted
social media feed that he actually gets responses to, unlike fucking...
Yeah, I voted on his fast food thing the other day.
Yeah, his fast food thing. Like, he's got a life and a career outside of Greggy. Greg put his talents into him, like, please, I need someone that could carry a show. Because what's Opie going to do? He's not funny. He's unable to present a program by himself.
Right. I hope he doesn't throw anything at him.
Yeah.
That may end.
I would say, what are we, a year or so in like that, or maybe even longer when you include the fact that Carl was working for a few years. I will fucking guarantee you right now, Carl cannot fucking stand that guy. I guarantee it. That right now, like in hindsight, we'll find out when it blows up. It always does. When it blows up, we're gonna ask Carl when it was, and he'll say the same thing I did. Day one. I go, well, so when did you start getting a feeling like, oh, this Opie guy? He's like, oh yeah, really early on. No, dude, I was plugging shit. He was paying me. I'm like, I understand.
I feel
Carl.
like you were really pushing through some shit in the audiobook.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we were great.
Yeah, it was great. It was again, doing the show was great
over and over.
And he was in the business and
you guys were the best.
But
you were the best.
It was absolutely I was doing the lifting as far as the on-air material went, and he was pressing buttons and knew how to talk to a program director. That was the shit. But I just know I would love to sit down with Carl and just be like, come on, man.
Will he do our
Come on,
show?
How do you feel?
Carl, that is.
I would love to have Carl on, but I don't want to fuck his shit up. I know Opie. I'd have Carl on, but then Opie wouldn't have him on again. I don't want to blow up Carl's fucking spot.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's doing good. Fuck it. Let him have a gig for as long before he fucking explodes and calls Opie what he is.
Well, then you can have him on.
Then I'll have him on.
Fun.
And that would be hilariously fun. Oh my God.
I feel bad because I've never met Opie.
Yeah.
But I just, between you and Jim and these videos, it's hard to...
You know him. He's
hard to not pick sides. Actually, I have
funny.
picked a side pretty heavily.
He's not nice. He's not smart. He's just not.
Let's name one quality. Can you do it?
Yeah, I would. All right, let me think.
Let's give a quality.
A quality of Greg Opie Hughes.
Yeah, I want to see if this is a good exercise.
It is. This is a
Whenever people get down, I go, name 5 things you're grateful for.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, I wouldn't ask you. No, but really, what's one, I'm sorry to put you here. I don't want to queer this up, but one quality.
A Greg Opie Hughes quality. All right, we
Greg,
can't add compassion. He's compassionless. We can't add fun or funny. He's a miserable individual.
Sure, we've crossed those off.
We can't add smart. He is a blithering idiot.
What about loyal?
Well,
Loyal.
I feel like Garrett was in on that.
The guy couldn't come up with the radio Opie logo, the Opie radio logo, before the email firing me was sent.
How about
Jesus.
He looks at friendship like a good bond, like a nice turd where you don't have to wipe.
Right. No, he's not a good friend because he doesn't even really have any.
Okay. Is he clean? Does he keep a clean car?
No.
Okay.
He's not. Many times he would come in unkempt and picking his nose and eating it.
Oh, right. Well, that was my next one.
Is frugal a good quality?
Frugal would probably be a good quality if it didn't fall off the crevice, the edge of the crevice into profound cheapness.
Well, there's a difference between frugal with everyone else but yourself, too.
Right, yeah. No, even with himself. He's just
Is he frugal with himself?
cheap motherfucker.
I don't get that.
Like he's cheap. It's terrible.
Does he ride a bike fast?
He does ride a bike, but even that, he'll ride a bike to video it to show everyone, look, I'm riding a bike. Like that's what he does. He got the place in Upper West Side Manhattan to say, I live on the Upper West Side. Like he goes on vacations to places.
Does he wear the outfit?
I think so. Yeah.
Like the whole like Sea-Doo outfit, but with a helmet on the bike, like the whole Lance thing.
No, I don't think he wears a Lance Armstrong thing.
The whole okay.
No, he just goes around and goes, yeah, I'm up by the GWB. Like he talks about places. Yeah, I'm doing a loop through Central Park, man. A loop. Shut up.
No one outside of
Calls it a loop.
No one outside of New York honestly knows what the fuck that means. By the way,
No
when you
one.
say where you live.
And more importantly, no one cares. No one gives a fuck.
Anyway,
There he is, like riding his bike, or he'll go on vacation just to tell people he won't have a good time. We used to take common vacations, like we'd go to the same place, or the station would send us to a certain place, and like he's just miserable there too. So it was like just so he could come back and go, yeah, I was just vacationing in. He doesn't enjoy anything. It's just the story he can tell people that he thinks puts him above people. So, no, I guess that isn't a quality either. We found no quality.
Is he
Better?
Is he a good family man?
That I don't know. I guess
I'd assume,
he's still
right?
married,
Yeah.
unlike myself.
So that could be the quality.
So that might be a quality, but I don't
Family
know
man.
of that.
Yeah.
So, what could I possibly
That's
say
true,
about
and you
that?
don't want to drag that into it. But
Not
I think he
as
might be. He's got his fame.
hateable as Mohammed Atta.
There you
I'm
go.
almost willing to get that.
I have 2 more suggestions.
All right.
Good beard grower.
Like a full beard.
That's a little niche, but
Non-patchy.
He has a good beard.
he could grow a beard quickly.
All right.
Over time, he could grow a pretty big beard quickly, but
Is that really the best a man can get?
I don't think. Yeah, he needs some Gillette razors or that beardsman thing, just something to make it look less like homeless mustard's beard.
And number 2 was a picture taker.
Oh, right. You mean actually taking it or being in it
Or do you mean
taking pictures.
just videographer?
of himself?
No, he takes those artistic pictures.
Oh,
like
right. His
sunsets
and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he would take
What? What is he, Thomas Kincaid?
It was just, old Ansel Adams.
Which you could buy signed for $30 on his website.
That's right. He would take pictures with his phone.
Well,
With his phone, years ago phones, not even like new phones now, years ago phones, and then he'd go online, he'd sell the picture.
I'm getting one.
You're going to buy one?
Absolutely.
Buy some of the No, he wouldn't do anything to it. He wouldn't know how, because he's too dumb to use anything like Photoshop, so he wouldn't even know how to bring out the best in the photo.
So where does he print it?
It's all done internally. Like he just puts it on a site that people go there and they get it mailed to them or something.
Oh, so it's just he's not
Framed and everything. Like that's
Framed.
something that you can only do if you're trying to chisel your fans.
Then people tell them it's Ron Howard.
Yeah. Opie took this picture. Oh, you mean Ron Howard, the
Yes,
director?
that one.
Yeah, that Opie. Yeah, okay, that's marvelous.
There were sunsets from his apartment. There was one where he was in a cab or something, and you saw Times Square through the prism of the rain on the windshield.
Oh, that was the worst picture ever. It was literally just a picture interfered by raindrops. You know how sometimes if someone has an artistic eye for photography and framing and stuff, you could take a picture of water on glass and look at the background and make it beautiful.
And it represents also maybe depression or sadness
But that's the talent part of photography.
If you don't take it right, it just is
right.
sad.
It's just a messed up picture that's wet. It's just raindrops.
It's not a metaphoric sadness. It's just a shitty sadness.
I always laughed at that picture because it's like I've seen pictures where amazing photographers capture just an amazing picture through droplets of water. It's art. You can't just do it. You can't just do shit like that without knowing or having some talent. And this motherfucker thought he could just snap pictures with his phone and think they're just golden. Do you have that picture?
I'm looking. He took them all down from his website to buy. So it's hard
because we rag him so much about shit. He is the most knee-jerk reactive guy ever.
Is he a tall guy?
No, he's 6 foot, I guess.
Yeah, to me that's a giant.
Yeah.
So he could reach something up on a high shelf.
High shelf. If a midget needed something.
Yeah, like if I needed something.
Yeah.
And let's say the grabber I have at home can't get it.
All right. Well, the grabber's smarter.
Well,
and funnier.
And usually the grabber's fine.
Grabber's a hoot.
I've learned to live with my disability. I live in this body because I'm brave.
Well, we're obsessing with.
We should.
Well,
at least we came up with nothing.
You know what the great thing is?
We came up with no. Yeah.
If you look up Opie signed anything, it's all the guy from Sons of Anarchy. It's not even your show anymore.
Oh, the Opster.
Who's the guy on Sons of Anarchy?
I guess there's an Opie.
There's an Opie.
On Sons of
I
Anarchy.
couldn't get past the first season, really.
Ryan Hurst is the actor's name. He plays Opie on Sons of Anarchy.
He
All
should've
of
made
Ryan
a-
Hurst stuff
I
shows
think
up.
there's an Amber
autographed.
Alert.
Opie should have made a big thing over it's time to stop the Opie thing. Like at some point when we got to Sirius or after a little while at Sirius, so people could know the name and know it was Opie and Anthony, that at some point do a kind of, all right, I'm 40 or something.
We could do a wrestling angle, like a big baptism or something. Dip him in a river.
And it's like Opie's gone, and because he would always be like, "Ugh, now I'm stuck with this Opie thing." He loved it. He just loved it. Opie, I'm Opie. I'm the Opster. Ugh, the dopester.